And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. There is a national day celebrating every damn thing under the sun. The day that comes after Valentine's Day is considered as National, get this, Side Chicks Day. National Side Chicks Day. The day is reserved for guys who want to treat their side piece to some romance, since he was preoccupied with his real relationship, or relationship number one, the day before. My next guests are here on The Factor Uncensored, and they can speak from experience of being a side chick at some point in their life, knowing, and that thing, just like everybody's been a side piece for everybody in the world, knowingly and unknowingly. Joining me now are Taylor, Tiffany, and podcast host Fancy. So Taylor, let's begin with you. What is that like being the so-called side chick?
So it was an interesting experience. I actually was told that they had broken up. I was bored. I was living in my hometown, but I was kind of always the weird girl, so I didn't have a ton of friends. And so this guy started paying attention to me, and he's like, yeah, I broke up with my girlfriend. And I was like, okay, well, I'm bored. You can come over, I guess. And it, like, in the end, wasn't really that worth it. But I broke it off when I realized that they were not broken up, because I was like, ew, that's so rude. I've met this girl. Like, I don't think you agreed to this. She didn't. And about 2 years later, she actually posted my phone number and a photo of me all over different chat boards. She sent me a brutal death threat. And I was like, well, that's cool. I am very glad you are very far away.
Side chicken ain't easy.
Hell no. I feel like I deserve better for putting up with his friends.
So Fancy, what was your experience like?
I've had a lot of experiences. I mean, it is what it is. I guess I just look at that, just because people are in a relationship, like, you don't know what the situation is. So I've definitely known people, and even myself, when you meet someone that's involved with someone, if you decide to stick by them and be with them in the long run, you eventually end up with them. So you kind of get benefits, you know, being there by their side, and you eventually get into a real relationship with them and have kids and everything. So.
Do you ever feel like if that person is with someone else, but you're on the side, that you're stepping on toes and in some instances being disrespectful?
I wouldn't say that, because you never know what goes on in people's house. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Like, you just really don't know. So you just have to make that decision if you want to deal with that person or not, because you're going to accept what they're telling you and, you know, want to involve them in your life and move forward, or you just want to cut them off. But I just think it's like case by case. You just pick and choose what you want to do.
But you know when they're lying to you and they're telling you you're the only one, and you know that's someone else.
Well, yeah, like me, I always know I'm never the only one. Like, I'm not crazy. Like, I mean, it is what it is. I'm never going to be the only one. I understand that. I feel like every woman is never going to be the only one, but that's just my personal opinion. It's just about what you do with it and how you live your life with that situation.
So your thoughts on being a side, or how long, tell me your instance and what happened in your experience.
Well, my experience was kind of totally different. I kind of got involved in a open marriage with a couple, and the wife actually consented, you know, and because I didn't want to, I met him under like a swinger situation, and he wanted to, you know, continue seeing me, and I was like, no, I don't do that, you know, outside of the party type atmosphere. But she was like, okay, well, you know, we have an open marriage, so he can do what he wants to do or whatever. And so we began seeing each other, and it lasted for a while, but it became an issue when we were spending more time together than they were. And at that particular point in time, I kind of was like real kind of cocky with it, because I felt like I had all the control. And subsequently, I ended up, you know, breaking it off with him, because it became where I'm single, he's married. So it was like I still wanted to go out and hang out and party with my friends, but he felt like I should be at home waiting on him whenever he got ready to come over. So I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Did you at any point ever want more from that relationship, like for him to leave his wife?
Yes and no. It was kind of like, I knew what I was getting into, and I really wanted the fun out of it and the convenience. I like the fact that he can get up and go home. So, you know, I didn't want to be around him all the time. I like the convenience. Like, hey,
you're not full time here, you part time.
Right.
We're wrong.
Okay,
Taylor, so tell us, do you think side chicks have a bad reputation? And if not, is it deservingly so?
I do think that side chicks have a bad reputation, and I don't think I have a very definite answer of whether it's bad or it's not, because I mean, like, the situation could be different. It could be like an open relationship situation where it's agreed upon, or it could be, you know, like my case where I had no idea, or, you know, maybe I am like that person, and I'm from Fredericksburg, Texas. We all were dating each other because there was only 12 of us. We were all.
You got to make it work.
It was a small
And really
pool.
quick, in 10 seconds, bad reputation, do they have bad reputations, and do they deserve it, side chicks? Fancy.
she's not going to say.
I just don't think they have bad reputations because you don't know what someone's situation is. So if they give you the option, they tell you I'm married or whatever the case may be, it's up to you to, you know, see what you want to do with the situation.
All right.
I disagree. I mean, there's a moral to it because I'm real big, you know, karma. I've lived my life and I've done, and I think I'm probably still suffering from karma from things I've done in my past. And I feel like anything that you do to someone else is going to happen. It's going to come back around. So,
all right. Thank you, ladies, and good point to make. We'll